Hi, this is Scott Fresener of T-Biz Network International, and I'm the developer of the automated color separation program called T-Seps. T-Seps is a plug-in for Adobe Photoshop CC versions on a Mac or a PC computer. It's evolved from my very first program called Fast Films, developed back in 1999. It creates what are called channel separations in Photoshop. I want to introduce you to my new T-Seps 4.0, which has lots of great features to help you be more productive and create outstanding color separations for light and dark shirts. The truth is, when printing photorealistic images, the magic's in the color separations, which is why thousands and thousands of shops worldwide rely on T-Seps. For many of you, your everyday SEPs are simple spot color jobs done in CorelDRAW or Adobe Illustrator. No biggie. But the minute the customer brings in a complex piece of artwork, or worse yet, a tiny, low-resolution piece of full-color art, you don't know where to turn. T-Seps allows you to bring the image into Adobe Photoshop and with the push of a button, have color separations. It uses standard, off-the-shelf ink colors, or you can actually pick the exact colors you want to print from the image. But it doesn't stop there. T-Seps also recommends the mesh count, the print order, and the ink color. And it lets you put registration marks on the SEPs along with a grayscale so you can see how well you burn the screens. Plus, you can easily put the individual separation details and the job name on each film. You can output the films right from Photoshop, or if you like, you can bring them into Illustrator or Corel for output. Since your SEPs will need the gray levels in the file converted to halftone dots, you can output to a software RIP, or you can use the T-Seps built-in halftone converter and then print them to any printer. T-Seps gives you lots of options for the type of separation you want to do. For most jobs, you'll choose simulated process color seps, where you can print using off-the-shelf plastisol or water-based ink and reproduce a full color image with just a few ink colors. Since every job is different, T-Seps creates the basic separations and then gives you options to reduce the color count, combine colors, choose from different underbases depending on the shirt color, do choking and trapping of key colors, and more. All it takes is a few minutes to separate the job and do tweaks to the SEPs. Most jobs can be reduced down to work on a 6-color press. And for more critical jobs with a lot of colors, you can run the CMYK process color separation routine and print outstanding 4-color process on light or dark shirts. T-Seps also creates index color separations that convert the images to small, same size square pixels. It'll even convert the image into a black and white or sepia tone old photo job too. You often get a piece of low quality artwork that needs to be improved or that needs a little graphic enhancement. T-Seps has lots of routines to fix bad artwork or even improve the image with a distress look, edge effects, and more. I know many of you like to build a design in Illustrator or Corel, but then you struggle to make a decent underbase and try to work with way too many colors. You can simply bring your vector file into Photoshop and easily color separate the image with T-Seps. One key feature of T-Seps is that it displays the image on the monitor the way it will print, and it has accurate ink opacities built in for each color, and it allows for the halftone dot gain you'll get at press. There are way too many features to show in this video, but one I know you'll love is the ability to print out a job proof for your customers and for your production crew. I have over 20,000 users worldwide, including lots of large companies with dozens of licenses for their entire art staff. Okay, so you don't know Photoshop. A common comment is I have Illustrator, but I've never used Photoshop. T-Seps only works on Photoshop, so yes, there's a small learning curve, but don't worry. With T-Seps, you get my complete Photoshop Masterclass training course for free. And you don't have to be a Photoshop master. You just need to know a few of the basics. Don't take my word for how great T-Seps is. Read some of the reviews online and simply download the 20-day fully functioning free trial and give it a try on real jobs. You get free support directly from me, and I'll gladly look at your files and give you tips on what routine to run and what tweaks you might need to do. Don't confuse T-Seps with any other separation program. They're not all the same, and many are developed by software engineers who are not screen printers. T-Seps is simply the best program on the market. It's easy to use. You get direct personal support from me. You get a mature program that has been around and constantly updated for over 20 years. And I'm one of the industry's best color separators. I learned how to do color separations in the old camera days. I have taught color separation at training seminars in over 20 countries and over 500 trade shows. When you see great looking printed shirts in major department and chain stores or at concerts, I guarantee you many of those jobs were separated with T-Seps. Get your free trial today from tseps.com and start doing high-end seps right out of the box. Make sure to download the excellent manual. It's loaded with details on how each routine works and has tons of tips, including how to successfully screen print the jobs. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy T-Seps. It'll take your shop to the next level.